All right, welcome to my live trade session. Market just opened 3 minutes ago. Price is selling down. It just swept pre-market low, and it looks like it's trying to take out this low right here. Let's see. So we'll keep our eye out on that. Honestly, right now I'm just kind of sitting and waiting. Again, if price wants to sweep this low, then I would honestly just be waiting for my setup to take along. So we'll see. We'll see what price wants to do. And I'm just going to let it marinate. I'm focusing on patience. Patience. Because there's no reason to be stressed out before. There's no reason to be stressed out ever, but especially early in the morning. And I find the more patient I am, the more that I let price sit and marinate and show me what it wants to do, then we're all Gucci. We're gravy. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. But as soon as market opened, it already swept and took out this imbalance right here in pre-market. So I'm actually just going to delete this. It's no longer relevant. Price just swept this low. Okay. Let's go ahead and mark. I'm still relatively new to TradingView, to be honest. I was using MT5 for the longest time. So let's mark these lows. Okay, so it has just swept low of day, pre-market low. Where are we right now on the 1 hour? Okay, price is in this 15-minute order block. I'm going to go down to the 1 minute only because the 5-minute candle is too large. Let's see how big this order block is. Okay, so price is, let's see. Okay, if price can pull back into this, it would be a really great opportunity to enter in to a buy. And let me show you what I'm talking about. So price is currently in this 15-minute order block, which is great. It swept liquidity of pre-market low. It swept liquidity of low of day. It swept liquidity from, yesterday was already swept earlier. Before pre-market, if I come down to the 1 minute, This is the lowest closing down candle before price closed above it, creating this order block. What is this? I'm going to delete this. I don't remember. Oh, this was the order block from pre-market. That's no longer validated. So if price can come back into this order block, or honestly, even this fair value gap, then I will be looking to take price up to at least the high of the day. So we'll see. Also going to mark this. So let's wait and see. Let's wait and see. See, this is why I like to let price sit and marinate for a little bit, right? There's no reason to have such definite answers, especially with my pre-market analysis, because price could have, I just let price come to me. I let it show me what it wants to do. And I'm still learning that right now. I mean, I say this, but this is definitely something I'm still integrating and still learning, because as soon as market used to open, I used to be like, okay, where are we going? What are we doing? Who are we doing it with? But now I'm just a lot more patient, because I don't want to be stressed out. There's just no reason to be stressed out if I don't need to be. But again, I won't be taking any positions unless price pulls down into this fair value gap, which also coincides with this order block. So, and I do like to measure the order block. It's like 24 points, because I like to know what my stops would be before I get in. I normally would put it 5 points below the low. And I don't like to exceed 40 points, really, as a stop loss. And then in addition to that, I also like to measure potential TPs. Like this is a potential TP, 500 pips, 500 pips, 56 points. I just started using the terminology points because it's more correct when it comes to trading indices. But I just trade indices on like a Forex broker, so I also say pips. So yeah, I just like to measure everything out, make sure everything's all good in the hood. I don't want to be entering in a position where my stop loss is over 40 points. And I also like to gauge what my risk to reward is. For example, my risk to reward, this is all hypothetical because price is still yet to come down. So we'll wait and see. This is also, I want to be cognitive. This is a 5-minute fair value gap. So this could be price coming into here just to sell back down. So we'll be cognitive of that. So we'll see. We'll wait and we'll see. I will say a downside to being awake so early and like on technology is that I want to go on social media. Like, relax. There's nothing that needs to be seen this early in the morning. Like, nothing. Not a thing. Okay, I'm going to pause this and come back when we've got a better understanding of what it is we're doing. But ultimately, I'm long. If price comes back into here, it gives me price action to go out, to take a long. But I'm cognitive of this area because this is a 5-minute fair value gap. And so technically price could come into here and then sell down. So I'm ready for both, but I'm going to pause it for now because I don't want you staring at me. I don't want you staring at me looking at my social media, even though I just said that I wouldn't look at my social media. All right, we back out here. This is the update. Price did not want to pull back into our areas of interest. To be honest, I was looking at the 15-minute. We broke structure here, signifying that in the 15-minute right now, at least, we're in a downtrend. So I was open to taking shorts off of this 5-minute fair value gap. But the 5-minute, I think I said that. If we break above this 5-minute order block, which we have 3 minutes to decide if price wants to do that, I am going to be looking for an opportunity to go up. Although it didn't come to my original entry point, I think it's far gone. It's not coming back down if it closes above this. So again, we still have time. So if I drop down to the 1 minute, I marked out this imbalance. This imbalance could be a potential area where price can come back down to, which also coincides with this 1 minute order block as well. So we will see. My goodness. It's been so rainy and so gloomy that I think it's making me even more tired than I actually am. La 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 la. Let's wait and see. A big not an insecurity. Maybe it is an insecurity. I hate when people can hear me drink and eat. So whenever I'm about to take a sip, I'm I recline all the way back into my chair. Or it's like a pet peeve of mine when I can hear other people do it. So I don't want to put you through that. You know? I don't want to put you through that. This is crazy. Price is not closing above this young order block. So again, we'll wait and we'll see. It's actually fun to not trade. It's fun to be patient. It makes the experience so much better. And I swear that just wasn't the case for me for so long. I've been trading and I hate to say I've been trading for this amount of time because I wasn't trading. I wouldn't even consider it trading. But April of 2022 is when I started, and I've just come such a long way. I've come such a long way. Let's see. Okay, so price is most likely going to be closing above this order block. We have 1 minute until this candle closes, a little less than a minute. We just broke above it. I'm actually going to delete this. Because I just like it to be a little bit cleaner. Yeah. I want to go long, but I need a valid entry. We will wait and we will see. How did I miss that? I don't know how I missed that. Maybe we won't get an entry, which is fine. But this is a inefficiency that was left in pre-market. I don't know how I missed that, to be honest, but we missed it. We missed things, and that's okay. Price could be coming. I see price coming into this area. I wish it would have gave us that long entry down here. I guess this would have been a good opportunity, but coulda, shoulda, woulda. Coulda, shoulda, woulda. It didn't come down into my area of interest. If I yawn one more time, I'm going to yawn one more time. Like, I don't know what I'm going to do. Ooh. So yeah, we just wait. We just wait. We just wait and we just see. But again, I discovered a chart actually in like 2021, but I discovered how to read a chart back in April of 2022. And I've been learning ever since then. Now I've taken some months off. I wasn't that consistent in the beginning. I mean, I was very consistent at the beginning, but like for the first few months and then dropped off a bit. It's been like this. I've really only learned from 2 people, now going on 3, but I feel like the first year it just like wasn't anything to really, it contributed to my experience and knowledge, yes, but it was just like win lose win lose win lose 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 win lose 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 win win lose lose lose, take a month off. Like that was the cadence. Which again contributes to your experience as a whole, but like, was it making me a better trader? I don't think so. Or it was actually. It was. I think everything is for a reason. Like I don't want to discredit the time where I like was extremely just not really knowing what I was doing. But anyways, all of that to say, I feel like I'm now shifting into I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing enough to feel comfortable enough to film myself and post it for the world to see, which is huge. It's a huge step. It's a huge step. And like, even me being patient, I haven't taken a trade yet. I'm sitting on my hands, really. I'm seeing what price wants to do. It didn't pull back into my area of interest. So I'm not trying to I'm not trying to force an entry. We're growing. We are growing. God bless. Now we just sit and wait and wish and hope that price pulls back. But if it doesn't, then it doesn't. Ultimately, just so you know what I'm looking for, I ultimately just want price to pull into here. I mean, better yet, if it decided that it wanted to pull into here, and that would go long. But again, this is mostly just a waiting game. To be honestly. I want to figure out how I can play music alongside this microphone. I feel like if I were to play music right now, it just like wouldn't pick up, and it might sound weird because I have this mic plugged in. And that's a microphone. Side note, I'm turning 30 this year. I'm so excited for my birthday. It's not until June. So it's like in 6 months, 5 months ish. But me and my girlfriends are, I have two of my best friends are also turning 30, but in April. So we're planning a conjoined 30th birthday trip in May, because it's the month between April and June. And I'm just bringing this up because I just checked my email and I got an email from this lady because we are looking to charter a yacht in the Caribbean for like a week. And I'm so excited. Even saying that out loud, like, I'm sorry, what? But there's like 11 of us and we want it to be all inclusive. Like we want a chef to be on board to make us breakfast, lunch, dinner, dessert, snacks, bartend, everything. Price almost pulled into this, so I'm going to keep an eye out for this. And so I just got an email because I have a call today with Lucy Cooper of Ritzy Yachts, I think the number or the company's called, because we need to find something. And we've been looking, and there's this one yacht specifically that we loved. Okay, price pulled into our area of interest. This could be a good opportunity. Let's see. I'm just getting my MT4 and MT5 up. 1 second. Un momento. I'm sorry. Why am I? I'm going to give it some time. But I am about to enter into a trade. So I have my MT5 up right here. But I kind of want to wait for a little bit more price action. literally pouring rain outside. It's been raining for so long. It feels like. It feels like praise has been. Can I make this smaller? No. I would like to see. Oh, see, that's why I didn't want to enter. I normally don't enter off of imbalances, and that's what this is to me. But I'm just looking for an opportunity to get in because I'm, again, pretty confident that price just wants to go higher. And low key, I feel like this is a good opportunity. So I'm entering in a buy. Just did. I don't know if you can see it. Okay, now I'm going to be setting my stop loss. So I took it from here. This is the low. And then I'm going to add 5. I'm so bad at math. I'm so bad at math. It's actually crazy. But I'm trying to change that story. Let's see. I literally have to bring out a calculator. But you also don't have to be great at math. God bless. 177-ish. Put my stops like here. Okay, I'm putting my stop at 17340.50. Actually, let's do this long. Let's see. 17. Okay. Put my TP here. I don't love how it just isn't. It is what it is. Okay. Un momento. There's just so much that needs to be done on my end. Once I enter into a trade, that's the only downside, I would say, to using, for me personally, using TradingView, but also having to use like MT5 on my phone. Like I have to manually input my stop loss, manually input my take profit. Like I have to do math in my head. Like, god damn. That's why I like to be as prepared as possible when I'm going in for an entry. Like I like to already know what my stops are going to be and like to know what my TPs are going to be just so like we can get into it. 174. I'm putting my TP right here because it's a good area of liquidity. It's high of day. It's high of pre-market. And that is where we are at. Almost done here with this Fugazi. I don't know if I use that word right, but okay. We're in a bit of drawdown. That's okay. Either we get stopped out or we hit TP. I also think I entered a little bit early, to be honestly. But we'll wait. We'll wait and we will see. And a little bit of profit. Just a wee bit. Okay. So I just entered in a trade. On my first live trade recording. Slay. This moment will go down in history. I will either win or I will either learn. Because we don't lose over here. I mean, we do lose, but we turn them into learning lessons, is what I'm saying. I would love for price to close above this. Hi. That's so fugazi. Like, just literally. I mean, it technically did close above it on my end. Just like barely. 6720 35. I mean, it's pretty equal, but I'm counting it. And again, either we win or we lose. I'm just so over trying to like be like control the outcome. Like it is what it is. We can win or we can lose. It's so much less stressful that way. Um oh, totally. I will say this wick action isn't making me feel completely excited about going long. It's rejecting out of this 5-minute order block here and pushing down. I'm just, I'm just, I'm just, I'm just doing stuff over here. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Excuse me. What the hell is going on? Prices selling down. Beetle, 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 beetle. I don't want you sitting here watching me not do much of anything. I'm going to pause this again and I'll be back in a second. So we are not looking too hot, ladies and gentlemen. We are not looking too hot. I might just get stopped out, which, to be honest, is fine. Price did not really want to make new highs on the M1, which is not a sleigh. Just got stopped out. So, all good in the hood. Nothing we can't handle. It was 20 points. Again, nothing crazy. But I did just get stopped out. It's kind of hard to see. But we down. Let's see. Okay, so let's reevaluate. Let us reevaluate and let's see what's going on. On the 15-minute, we are bearish. What I like to do, I don't like to marinate too much on the lower time frames, again, because things can go crazy. But my stomach is growling. I'm hungry. So in the 1 hour, I mean, we're going to be bullish in my eyes until we break below this order block. But that doesn't mean that we can't sell. On the 15-minute, we are in a certified downtrend. Oh my God. It didn't come up to fill in this very small but existing inefficiency in the pre-market zone. But on the 5-minute, price is did respect this 5-minute order block. So on the lower time frames, price is showing me that it's giving bearish confirmations. Price is also dropping down to our original where we wanted price to pull back into originally. So now we just wait and see. Ultimately, yeah, now I just wait and see. Kind of just sit back, relax. And we see what price wants to do. God damn, just yawning. I'm like hungry. It's only 8 in the morning. But yeah, now I'm just gonna kind of sit on my hands and wait. Since I already took 1 L, if I take 2 L's, then I'm done for the day. But only 20 points down. It's really nothing crazy. Nothing we can't bounce back from. Price is just down, down, down. I mean, it's in this imbalance that I initially marked out, but unless I get like a massive wick off of this area, then I'm confident that we're going to continue to sell down. It is what it is, what it is, what it is. It is what it is, what it is, what it is. Okay, we have a little rejection. I mean, it's 8:26, about 30 minutes after the open, or not, excuse me. It's like 90 minutes after the open. So I honestly just might be done for the day. If I'm being honest with you, I might be done for the day. It's just hard to kind of gauge ultimately, and if it's hard to gauge, then I have no business. It did come down into my area of interest again, which I do like, but at the end of the day, we are bearish on the 15-minute. We are bearish on the 15-minute. Let's look at the higher time frames. Lots of wick action. I mean, it's a bit large. I mean, it's a little bit too late now. I'm just going to mark this out to see if this ends up playing out. I'm not going to take this trade because I'm on the fence about it, to be honest. Not the best price action today. So I'm not entering this trade. I'm literally talking to myself. You're not entering this trade. It just is what it is. But I did mark it out. This is where my entry would have been. It pulled back down into my area of interest. It's also just a little bit too, I'd be like 370, which is where I would put my stop loss. I would put take profit up here. Not entering this trade in though, because now it's not as close as I want it to be. 20 points away from entry. So yeah, that is it. I'm going to end this recording now though, because it is getting a bit lengthy. Took an L today, all good, 20 points, not crying about it. I am going to come back later in the day to give a market recap to see if this actually played out. If it did, great. If it didn't, also great, because I didn't take an L because I'm not in the trade. But yeah, I'm trying to minimize my losses. Ultimately, I still have room for one more loss because my rule is I can lose up to 2 trades. But right now it's an hour, it's 90 minutes after open. I normally don't trade past this time, to be honest, because for me personally, it's hard for me to gauge what price is wanting to do this long after the open. So that's ultimately why I didn't enter this trade in, and I'm just ending today with 1 L. I'm still up for the week from the win that we took yesterday, that I went over in yesterday's market recap. So go give that video a watch if you have yet to do that. But that's it. That's it for today. I hope you found this helpful and valuable. I'm excited to be able to look back on this content and to see my thought pattern and to see myself progress and to grow and to become more confident as a trader, and ultimately to be able to walk through my pre-market analysis, my live trade sessions, my post-market recaps, and to be able to speak confidently in what it is, not only what I'm seeing, but also what is taking place, and for it to register in my own brain. I hope that makes sense. But yeah, that's it. That's it for today's live trade recording. This isn't a call, but I will be on later today to go over what actually happened in the market and to see if this hypothetical analysis ended up playing out. Here it is again. That's it. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you later today. Bye.